I did. I underestimated you. Capitalize on them. So at SummerSlam, you underestimated me. In Madison Square Garden, I underestimated you. And Seth comes close to matching my passion. Some might say, now, are you Edge Light? Seth freaking Rollins. Families continue to be affected by this. Now, I could go to your house. We have some history. But I'm not going to do that. You see, I'm a husk of the man that everyone sees now. Oh, you said that you felt sorry for me, and that would be, and that's what we are. And I damn sure hesitate. I will not have a second thought about it. Story ends in Hell in a Cell. So close, I want you to listen closely because what I am about to say is a blueprint.
As intense as we've ever seen him. 5 tons, surrounded by thousands of... at Crown Jewel.
Crown Jewel is going to see 2 men.
Also next Thursday at Crown Jewel in Riyadh in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia SmackDown. And the first round matches. Sami Zayn, Rey Mysterio. And put the protective covering back on.
And tries to help out, but in turn takes advantage, and somehow scumbag Sami Zayn moves on.
Cesaro, what an athletic contest.
Yeah, Finn Balor laid it all. Agrada, Cesaro. Finn Balor moves on to potential.
Will he go from Prince?
Entire life waiting to become king.
He'll be king.
The man Zayn respects is the sound of his own voice. I plan on achieving an even greater feat.
Balor clawing in the ring tournament. Finn Balor or Sami Zayn are 2 wins away from becoming King of the Ring. This will be on Peacock to face the winner of Monday Night Raw's matchup between...
The following contest, weighing at 212 pounds, Sami!
Can you imagine Sami Zayn as...
Fairy tale. Who doesn't love a good Cinderella story? Think about it, the man who every single obstacle put in his way to rise to power and become king. But just saying it out loud. King Sami.
Paranoid, I heard a conspiracy theorist. These are people that have told me this.
But if Sami was to become king, would be more distraught than Lions fans.
Here we go, Finn Balor, Sami Zayn starting us off. First King of the Ring semifinal match. Lena Vega, nice takedown by Finn Balor on Sami Zayn. Again, the Raw Monday night.
Talked to Finn Balor earlier.
Talked a lot last week about the prestige of the King of the Ring tournament. First time in...
Wow.
A dozen Hall of Famers over the years have been named. That's a story for another time. Here's Sami Zayn now, and the reversal. Balor whips Zayn down by Balor.
There's obviously Sirs and Dukes, but the trajectory of all of his life, if he was to become king, he knows...
We'll be here later tonight. Cover now by Sami Zayn. Looks the near fall.
If Sami was to become king...
The off SmackDown tonight was once King of the Ring, of course. Stone Cold.
Your Bible verses.
Sami Zayn, focused.
Definitely sucks. When they weren't chanting "Thank you, Sami" earlier, he does not reflect that of those who are currently employing me for these 2.5.
W Universe is talking about this supersized SmackDown already. And here comes Finn over the top rope. Zayn taken out. It's the semifinal. We'll advance to the finals of the King of the Ring tournament next Thursday.
Southern California, Finn Balor and Sami Zayn.
Winner of this matchup will face the winner of the semi. Change the momentum in this matchup. Zayn fires back with a right. Pele kick.
Point could be this moment we're watching. Right his feet there. Dead body down to the...
Perhaps looking to escape. Finn Balor's not going to let him. And now Zayn, hanging Balor up on the top rope. Zayn and Balor meets him with a chop. Sami taking a little bit too... Balor was looking for a superplex, I believe. And Sami
atop the WWE ring.
Balor. Cover to win and advance to the...
Not sure he caught all of it.
Amazing blue thunder bomb, meanwhile by Sammy. Here's the cover.
Double turn of events. Finn lands a kick to the mouth. I don't think he hit both.
Blue thunder bomb shaking the ring, and Balor somehow able to stay in it.
Size SmackDown.
Sammy looking for an exploder suplex to Balor into...
Trying to get him soft enough, and he does! Joy in his eyes.
Finn Balor gonna drag himself to base. And now Balor up top. All up by Zayn. Sammy's got his feet on the ropes, and official Jessica...
All the time. Not here. Jessica
Balor hammering away on Zayn. The big right hands by Finn, and Finn's fired up into the corner. Zayn is in the drop. Balor went for the coup de grace. Sammy rolls out of the way, roll up down. Went for the exploder again. Balor able to roll through. Finn Balor. Balor again. Sammy. And now Finn heading up, and he goes from Prince to King. Balor's in the finals. What passion. What your team. Stone Cold Steve Austin and Triple H, who meet Monday night on Raw. The King of the Ring Tournament Finals.
Cena seems to want King Balor SmackDown. Roman Reigns, the GOAT, the best.
Lesnar, the mayor of Suplex City. Lesnar, Reigns.
p.m. Eastern on FS1.
Ready for battle.
I know my pressure.
McIntyre is WWE Champion.
Here.
You have to wonder if they at Crown Jewel.
Hopefully he brings that big-ass sword named Shay will be here. Charlotte Flair will be here.
SmackDown starts next week on Fox. Well, we know
Friday nights, but Brock Lesnar, we have no clue where the hell he's going to be going.
His allegiance lie.
Where you stand.
Male of our species is...
Oh, you knew Brock was going to be there at SummerSlam, didn't you?
The Beast is here.
Sure. Accept my challenge.
The F5 and Roman Reigns with a Superman punch. To the champion. The advocate for Barack.
Right behind my tribal chief, Roman.
Are you good friends with Brock Lesnar?
Heyman. Brock Lesnar is a free agent. Whatever Brock Lesnar wants to do.
I love you, Paul. I want you to be wise right now.
I am loyal and faithful to my tribal chief.
I want you to tell me. I want you to look into that camera, and I want you to tell me.
Brock, you outsmart as your tribal chief, and he will fight you at Crown Jewel. The winner, undisputed, universal heavy reigns.
Match of the year. Roman Reigns versus Brock exclusively on Peacock.
Hell yeah!
From Orlando, Florida.
11-round battle with DJ Steve Aoki.
Tonight against Sonya Deville.
Have my match on SmackDown. I'm getting in the ring with the one person, but I'm here to tell you, baby, that was a big...
Sonya Deville will feel the glow here tonight. Phil, tonight, WWE Superstar for the first time in 14. Naomi. Clash live next on the Superstar. Motorcycle insurance. Naomi is downright giddy and red.
Hold on. Party over. Cut the music.
What?
Cut our music. I wasn't finished telling you the details of your match tonight. Naomi versus...
Are you kidding me?
Of course, Springs, the Queen of Spades, Shayna.
Queen's Crown Tournament faces Dewdrop Monday night on Raw. But she's in action here tonight. The WWE
fighters walking into the ring next to each other, Sonya and Shayna.
Oh, Pat, Shayna Baszler may well be the most dangerous person. Oh! So wait a minute.
Yeah, an abuse of power by Sonya says, I make the rules.
Sonya Deville was not expecting this.
Action in 418 days. She's been writing emails.
Sonya and Naomi one-on-one, but twisted the rules a bit. Now it's Shayna and...
Oh! You fail! Like you always do! Hold her!
Kick her.
And so's Naomi. And look at Naomi go! Win!
Naomi, who's been looking for a match for some. Anything's legal when you're a WWE official and you can make your rules like Sonya has.
You want to hit me? I know you wanted a match!
Naomi is fading. Many would say that was... I don't understand what Sonya Deville has against Naomi for weeks and weeks now. Anyhow, we look forward now to next Friday night and the new era of SmackDown.
It's over. Let's go. Let's do this. I don't play by the rules. Giving my haters the blues. They hate me because I never played. I won a team from the start. And if you didn't know, who you gonna call? Hero. Go home.
And I have said all along, I believe the steal of
It's impressive. And I can't wait to see what they do.
Please welcome Seth Rollins.
Well, earlier tonight, the Rated R Superstar, so it never heals. When we at Crown Jewel next Thursday on Supersize SmackDown, live next.
We know, we told y'all, I ain't scared of nothing.
I'm still the...
My whole life, we don't miss. NXT 2.0.
Lesnar next Thursday at Crown Jewel. Both men will be in the ring at the same SmackDown.
Greatness thrust upon them. But in my case, I will make history yet again and take back my SmackDown Women's Champion. Back just to take back my title. I came back to right some wrongs. Bex is gonna get a big time beatdown. Because I'm the boss, the standard, the blueprint, and going to be your...
Special start time, 12 noon Eastern on Peacock match.
That's going to be unbelievable. Also, champion and tribal chief Roman Reigns with Paul Heyman in tow.
The chip is on the line. Big E takes on...
Continues in a no-holds...
And in the Raw Tag Team Championship match, RK
Bro gonna have to stay level-headed for that one, of course. Edge will fight Seth Rollins at Crown Jewel.
Progressive.
Progressive is fantastic.
Edge really came out here earlier tonight, tried against me at Crown Jewel. Let's set the record straight. I tied Hell in a Cell. Oh, I'm gonna tell you, of course, because... No. The man... He said you were all here. You see, that is that I am better than Edge in every... No, I'm in his head, guys. I'm in his head. Think about it. I don't know what is. So happened to Edge at Madison Square Garden, the stomp. There's no way he can be 100%. And so what does Edge do? Up his sleeve. To say this one more time, and I'm going to say that you can understand me. Or afraid to face Edge in... Edge is right about a couple of things. We all... Difference between the two of us. I know! I've been calloused, but in a cell. Cool, but just not the way you think. And I know that I am Seth.
Thursday at Crown Jewel, Seth Rollins steps inside Hell in a Cell of his life.
He said he had the edge over Edge, tearing the hell out of each other.
Also at Crown Jewel, it'll be the finals of the free Storm. Storm looked great for much of the matchup before Zelina Vega would turn Liv Morgan, and Carmella would come out, Pat, of course, with her new protect.
Weeks in a row by Liv Morgan. She got her mask, and she...
Care that raggedy Liv Morgan. Because, listen, that Carmella, the most beautiful woman in all of... Now, listen, I have no intentions on breaking your face. So you don't gotta wear that. That way you are.
Zelina, finally, somebody gets it.
I think Zelina said that they want to have a fair match.
The following contest is a semi-final match in the Queen, Carmella.
Ashley Gregg, the have been formed over the past number of weeks between these two, but next on a supersized SmackDown. Carmella may be the most beautiful right now.
Zelina.
Trolls are gonna kiss the ring when she wins the titles next Thursday at the Crown Jewel event in Riyadh in the Kingdom.
Everybody wants it, but Zelina said before this...
And Zelina said, Carmella, you don't have to wear your protective face mask tonight. I'm not going to unite SmackDown.
Alliances mean nothing when a crown...
Yeah, but thank you. I'm not going to wear the mask tonight.
So those two women there are the ones who will win this Crown tournament.
There's a random dude that walks around with the stand. Said, you're not going to need that tonight, and Carmella has just bought into that fact. Zelina trying to end this thing quick, trying to catch her off guard. Outwit.
Between these two frenemies, I guess, is how Zelina would describe. Down by Carmella, armbar applied to Zelina Vega.
I'll tell you. Hey, little Nate, ain't out of the running to become a queen.
Zelina trying to make it back to a vertical base, but she
in bronze right now, Carmella. Grounding Zelina, who can get going.
Does Vega.
I think so. Anytime you have this type of situation.
Like Carmella at 2. Oh, went for the kick and connected. But I'm not sure if she got all.
Me too. I didn't mean to out of habit. I'm so sorry.
And now Zelina hammered away on Carmella. Remember, Carmella's face, no protection.
No, I said I wouldn't because you chose to break the rules of the code we had.
Liv Morgan.
Oh, then she said, you want this? How about a right?
And now Zelina Vega rolling up Carmella.
Zelina Vega.
Zelina outsmarted Carmella before this thing even...
And Carmella wants nothing to do with Liv. Baszler, who square off Monday night on Raw. The finals, of course, next week. It's a new era of Friday Night SmackDown.
I come from a long line of Celtic warriors.
Sheamus is a 4-time world champion.
I'm gonna annihilate anyone who dares to step in the ring with the Celtic.
Things have
some carryover, though, in this particular case.
Sweet time to get out here tonight. I guess when you're happy, you can do anything you want.
Overdosing on Joy, who now has...
a sidekick. I say sidekick, but many...
Okay, what instrument do you find...
Happy, whatever the case.
And happy talk. The talk.
Fox, or watch anytime on Fox Now or
SmackDown.
Happy talk. Entire life. Madcap Moss.
Every single day of her life, she lays eggs. For years and years. Devastated. Lost. Doesn't know what to do. Adventures. It's an existential...
There's a lot of steps to get to that.
He flew the coop and ran to Raw because he couldn't take the heat of last week.
Call it when Kevin Owens is writhing in pain.
You have for all the new superstars that are coming to SmackDown. We have.
You don't have to wait. I got one. Listen to this. Okay, so Ricochet. Them.
Thank Boogs.
And I didn't come here to listen to bad. Stay with me. Shinsuke Nakamura.
We went from hearing jokes about hens and cocks
Talk's ratings may go up.
This is amazing! We are living!
What do Corbin thinks about all this?
Who cares?
You have issues.
Oh man, that was amazing. Look at that guitar right there. Man. Get a little guitar with some sick slanging street profits. Usos to SmackDown.
The greatest tag team in WWE.
The Rock knows exactly who you are.
Match. The former champs, the Street Profits, in a street fight. But Pat, we still have about an hour left in this Supers.
On Fox Sports.
Up on Raw this past Monday night and caused all kinds of problems between
Friday nights.
And Mondays, obviously, as well. For my Progressive Insurance, save when you bundle auto, home, or motorcycle. You win via pinfall or submission. That's all that matters.
The energy is palpable in here.
Introducing the challenger. Jimmy and Jay.
Here tonight for SmackDown in this street fight between Jimmy. Because remember, the Street Profits head to Monday when the new rosters take effect. And submission, you're the champs.
Might as well throw these hands early.
Jimmy Uso going at it, and it spills to the outside. No countouts. Uber athlete with a right hand.
Uber athletic, uber tough.
Uso planting Montez Ford with a vicious neck breaker. Covered by Jay.
Street fight in the Toyota Arena.
Dawkins driven into the barricade. And the
Are
you kidding me? And he landed on his feet.
Get the table!
And
the Usos.
A prop down to the table. Who's going to survive the street fight for the SmackDown sized Friday Night SmackDown's one? This is for the SmackDown Tag Team title street fight between the Usos and the Street Profits.
SmackDown.
We're going all the way. Introduced by the Usos and Angelo. Dawkins in trouble.
Usos hands swinging for the fences like they're the throw on that dinger swing.
Raucous crowd here tonight, and pulled in a kick out by Dawkins, and now the Usos just hammered away, trying to cover up, trying to protect themselves. Look at what a cross body!
Did he touch the roof? Toyota!
And Ford looks to rally. Oh, that's one way to do it.
The Usos and the Profits.
Silence the WWE Universe. Led by the head of the table, Roman Reigns. The Universal match. Ford now. Kick to the face. Dawkins is in play by Jey Uso.
The Street Profits aren't just running. Guess who's the DH now?
Hey.
That thing bending around. Street fight here.
Be a matter of Jimmy Uso from behind, saving his brother. Double super kick.
Shoes this week. They
cover. Dawkins.
Kendrick's chairs a table earlier.
And it's only fitting that it ends here tonight. The final chapter.
So much on the line, so much history between the bloodline and the Street Profits.
Uso's looking for a double frost. Dawkins plants him. Ford up top. To win the goal. And saving his brother is Jey Uso. Weeks ago.
Eyes rattling around in
direction in midair to hit the frog splash. And now Jey would send Ford through the table.
The highest of...
And now Jey.
Oh.
Dawkins has got him stacked up.
He didn't get it. Point.
Double super kick to the ears.
Dawkins.
And now Jey Uso. Double.
Usos retain. In gold.
What has been a sensational rivalry. But folks, we still have 45 minutes to...
Sasha Banks wants to talk about great years. Greatness is kicking down doors so everybody else can just win. And coming back and winning the title in record time. The biggest match of the year at Crown Jewel. Greatness is...
Come around.
Following is a SmackDown Women's Championship contest match, Becky Lynch.
Two of the all-time great.
Big time Bex. Greatness Beckett.
Becky Lynch has not been... And tonight, it's Becky Lynch versus Sasha the Night. Becky, Sasha, next.
Championship, Bianca Belair. Can the Queen retain gold in her final tournaments as the New Day's Xavier Woods takes on Jinder Mahal and the Bay?
All new Wednesdays on Fox and watch time on Fox Now or Hulu.
To me.
There are very few certainties in life. Arguably the most impressive resume of...
Queen.
Obviously an unbelievable draft choice by SmackDown, but look, bro, in so many more new stars.
Gets set to go one-on-one with Sasha Banks. Last week...
Flow is sponsored by Progress, a triple threat of protection with home...
Championship at the Crown Jewel pay-per-view.
No, and you, Sasha, you come back, you attack me from behind.
Then the both of you combine. I mean, that's why I'm the conversator. Every big moment is your headlining. For me every week, come get in the ring because I'm ready now. Come on.
No way! I'll lay you both out.
Opponent from Boston, Massachusetts, Sasha.
A sensational rivalry here tonight, one-on-one.
Killers.
Well, the last time, Pat, that these two women met was actually in Riyadh in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. A special start time of 12.
Fireworks are guaranteed at Crown Jewel.
And the final 30 minutes of tonight.
Had to have wrote a big check for that, and we appreciate the best.
Banks, Lynch, not so of WWE. Bianca, Becky knocked her off at 26 seconds. Bianca, she made a mistake. Now we've got a triple threat come Thursday at Crown Jewel.
Ramp wearing those heels to watch a match.
Tonight, Pat, for this matchup, Bianca, welcome.
Thank you for having me.
In a cell, and Bianca, you actually step into the ring with both Sasha and...
I'm excited to get in the ring, go back for the SmackDown Women's Champion. I'm just trying to win it back and become a SmackDown Women's Champion.
Decision.
No, not at all. You know, I have beef with both Sasha.
So we could hear the greatness that Bianca was saying.
Sasha Banks. Becky roll through, shoulders down now on Banks and a kick out.
You think it's...
Sasha Banks couldn't show up. She's a champion. She should be ready for whatever.
She said that's...
You are watching a very special Soups Friday Night SmackDown. It's to go here tonight, and this is Becky Lynch versus Sasha Banks.
Going commercial free.
One of the things Becky Lynch... Banks perhaps looking for the
we're back.
Banks statement, back to the disarmer. Back to her feet.
Who can play that game?
Including you. Those were her words.
Well, you know...
A star. You were carrying that championship in such high regard.
Had an interesting interview with the New York Post earlier this week, and Sasha talked Becky Lynch, for that matter, to take the SmackDown Women's title over to Monday Night Raw.
Because that's where I go now.
You're going to hop over the banister, throw the peace line, and head...
Banks, Becky Lynch quickly into the cover. Is it enough to put her away and build momentum?
Goats battle. Anything you can pick up before your Thursday match here tonight, you think, Betty?
I've been in the ring with both of them. They paved the way as champion.
Well, you will be if you knock off Sasha, who's a six-time women's Kia winner of the Royal Rumble, which you, of course, won earlier this year.
You think there's a little jealousy, EST, that you accomplished
in such a short amount of time?
Oh, my! Have you ever done...
Listen to this.
happened to me.
Cover by Becky to knock off Banks and a kick out by...
Contenders match. You have to love these two beating the hell. Becky Lynch says this is my title as she... Sasha beating her down here by our champion.
And Becky now in control on Becky Lynch. And Sasha, Becky through gravity. Cover now by the champ. Hook of the leg and a kick out Bianca. You have now next week for the Raw Women's Championship. Add another
Women's Champion going as a crown jewel, and then I'll be walking out with 2 titles.
Oh, Bianca too. Sure, you'll be able to think of something better than me, but you have to think that maybe
my opportunities have been presenting themselves, and I've been capitalizing on those opportunities. So I'm
starting to build some momentum here. Nice suplex delivered, and Sasha Banks, who grew by Banks, isn't enough to win the matchup. Got it. Is quote race to see who is the greatest of all time.
I've been watching these for a very long time. And they're 2
now with a version of the disarmer on the ropes. Becky's got a fight
deep into her box of tricks. Take advantage.
In half, cover for the momentum to her crown jewel and a kick out.
Than ever. Big time leg drop across the back of the box.
With Becky, Sasha, and Bianca. There's no disqualifications.
Oh, I'm so ready for that. You know, I went against Becky Lynch quickly as I lost it.
And really anything goes Thursday at Crown Jewel. And
Sasha, epic battle happening right in front of her eyes here on Supersize Smack. She has been thus far. And she said before she came, God, in her words, this is the best Becky we've ever...
We're not here. Trying to drag. Oh, and now it's Banks' turn. And now Banks with Becky on the apron. Sasha Banks. Banks now with a Meteora. This time it hits. Banks.
To wiggle a little bit out of that thing, hitting completely clean. Bianca watching 2 greats like this close. Focus for Thursday.
It makes me more focused, but it does inspire me. I feel like it's 2 people.
If you can knock off Charlotte Flair on Raw for the Raw title.
What she was saying is she...
Banks meets her with the right hand. And now Banks up to the second rope. What's she going to plan to do here? Lands on her feet, but it allows Banks to deliver the backstabber.
She would have been able to kick out.
Hey, Becky.
Right in front of Bianca's face.
Or bombing. Becky Lynch able to counter into a leg drop.
Timed and placed.
Now a count of 4 as Banks is right here outside the ring. Looking for the bank statement. Got it locked in. Has it locked? Yeah, Becky Lynch, she was tapping there, but again, you got to tap in the ring in this type of match. Banks. Frog splash for the win.
Supersize SmackDown. How manages to kick out. And the champ
fights away from the triple threat clash at Crown Jewel.
As a wrestling fan,
it's about being the best. Both of these women.
EST next Thursday at Crown Jewel. But right now, it's about
superstars. Sasha, though. Becky intercepting Sasha there. Exploder.
Good for that.
Yeah.
She's good for that.
See? That's smart. That's good.
On Banks. Kick out at 2.
Won't quit.
Bianca, are you ready for this on Thursday?
It's going to be rough. It's going to be tough, but I call myself the roughest and the toughest for a reason.
Befuddled. Becky. Flustered.
The apron. Becky Lynch now. Lynch went for another leg drop. This time to Sasha Banks now. Went for the tornado DDT. Banks shoved Ravel, driving Becky Lynch into the barricade. Getting Lynch back into the ring. She wants to pick up the... Becky cover, hooks the leg of Banks, who's got a kick, and then Sasha using our announce table as a barrier.
And somehow,
Banks and Lynch down in the ring. Sasha trying to make her way back to Banks, Becky Lynch. Sasha trying to block the disarmer by Becky. Shoulders down. Sasha looking for a backslide.
Going at it.
This is an absolute slap again. Near fall after near fall in this one.
What a combo by the boss.
We saw the damage it did. And Bianca Belair.
Whipping.
And Belair with the assist. Banks with the win. Sasha Banks. still cost Lynch the match. As we head to Crown.
3 chasing the goat.
Get the stuff in there now. Let's go. Oh, this is a WWE official.
Good work.
Come on, let's move, let's move, let's move. Sasha Banks picked up the victory. That's WWE official Adam Pearce.
I thought so. It just sounded like something.
Just I was trying to get there as you were rambling on and on and on. Nonetheless, signed the contract for the massive matchup, perhaps the biggest of the year.
Ladies and gentlemen, here at the GOAT has arrived. Is on their feet to acknowledge great.
For 400.
It doesn't matter if it's 410 days. Look, run it. The best show in sports and with the freshest of J's on his, he has done it for top of the ladder, the top of the mountain. Of him.
Does that include?
Find out Thursday. But first,
time 12 noon Eastern, Thursday from Riyadh.
And you're not looking at Heyman with their biggest. Paul Heyman has said profusely that he
Talk about 411 days. Roman Reigns has been 504 days when Brock Lesnar reigned at Thursday to do it.
The aura. I've said he's with zero fear. Siberian, a Viking, a human built a freak show. Brock. Size 70 cowboy boots up on.
Roman is asking his special counsel, Paul Heyman, to review the contract.
Paul Heyman, a man who is
It's everything that you found, Jewel.
That's half of it done. Roman Reigns has made his end official.
In hundreds of millions of dollars.
My counsel, sir, is to sign
Thursday at Crown Jewel.
Thing official. Over that thing.
You go tell him.
No way.
a big dumb farmer, huh? You just sign it without even... Roman.
I already...
We said it before, we'll say it again. Where does Paul Roman Reigns defends the Universal Championship against...
Cause chaos.
Can Roman Reigns trust Paul Heyman? Thursday, Roman Reigns defends the Universal Championship.
Thursday, the WWE Champion Big
Bobby Lashley.
As if that couldn't get any better, the SmackDown and Sasha Banks.
And RK Bro versus AJ Styles.
Balor will battle against either Xavier Woods or Jinder.
Now Monday night on Raw, and Pat inside Hell in a Cell.
Crown Jewel.
It's a special start time of 12 noon Eastern. We find out at Crown Jewel live exclusive.